Hello and welcome. My name is James Green of UberSolar, and this is a short presentation about the UberSmart being our app which controls your solar water heater and your electrical backup on your smartphone. So at the very beginning, we need to load the app, and that is simply done by going to the relevant app store and loading it on either Apple or on Android. Please note that you need to be within 20 meters of the geyser, which is where the computer is located. It works on Bluetooth, and the UberSmart will not work on Wi-Fi. So having loaded it, all the essential information is on the opening screen. The water temperature is the average temperature of the hot water in your geyser. Anything above 40 degrees Celsius is hot and needs to be mixed with cold water. The manifold temperature tells you the temperature of the solar manifold, which should most of the time be hotter than the water temperature. The stored at 42 degrees Celsius tells you the amount of hot water available for washing. And it's a calculation which is based on both the geyser hot water temperature and the cold water temperature. And you need to look at it in the perspective that most showers will use around 15 liters a minute. So in the image, we have 179 liters. That's going to be around 17 minutes of constant showering. And the lux light level you can basically ignore. Now, there's a lot of other useful functionality. You can manually turn on the electrical backup, and the element will heat for up to 50 degrees Celsius or for 90 minutes, whichever comes first. We also have what is referred to as a siesta mode. This enables you to turn the pump off during the day for 1 hour, and then it will turn on again. It's only on the basis that sometimes you can hear noise from the pump. And then lastly, and very importantly, there is the holiday mode, which turns off all the electrical backup when you're away. So in terms of using the UberSmart, what do you have to do? And the answer is nothing. All the factory default settings for the electrical backup are preset, and they are designed to avoid you having to compromise your washing behavior. So we recommend that you have an early morning setting at, say, 5 o'clock, to guarantee that you've got hot water, and again in the evening at sundown, and those are two automatic default settings which you can override. But if you want to make sure that there's hot water, let's say in the early afternoon, you just have to put in an extra setting. So you basically have as many settings which are as flexible as you'd like. So if you think your system has a problem, you need to go to the system's diagnostics, and you refer to the performance and the diagnostic graphs. And if you can't solve the problem, you need to take a screenshot of the data in the graph mode and WhatsApp it to us. So we then come to looking at the UberTrack and the UberSmart compared. They both actually have the same computer, but the UberSmart only has 5 sensors, and the UberTrack has 10 or 11. When you look at that in terms of functionality, on this screen, you can see the graph showing the UberTrack on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side, you can see the telephone with the information showing there. We have 2 different comparative charts for you relating to the description and functions of both the UberTrack and the UberSmart. And I suggest that if you want to compare the 2, you freeze frame and look at the information on these 2 slides. So in summary, the UberSmart is simple to use. It has all the essential functionality you need. It gives you performance data and analysis for 24 hours. It is the optimum solar controller and electrical backup controller on a phone. And if you want more information on the UberTrack, please go to the relevant video on that subject. And with that, I'd like to say thank you very much. And if you have any questions, as ever, come back to us and we will look forward to helping you. Thank you so much. Goodbye.